Good afternoon everyone. My name is Ratansha Bansal. Today I am here at Jagat Guru Nanak Dev Punjab State Open University, Patiala to discuss a very crucial topic which is not just essential in the present day scenario, rather it is absolutely indispensable why AI as a subject should be added to the legal curriculum in the present scenario. Okay, so as we all know that today we are living in an era in which AI no longer represents a futuristic concept. Rather, it is an active functioning component of our daily lives, including governance, commerce, administration of justice, human rights protection, and even dispute resolution. So, the question is no longer should we include AI in the legal curriculum? The question is why we have not included it already. So, over the last decade, the digital ecosystem has evolved exponentially. AI-driven systems are being used in everything from medical diagnosis to financial risk evaluation, from content moderation on social media to predictive analytics in policing. This means that the legal professionals will increasingly deal with cases involving automated decision-making systems and algorithmic biases, data protection systems, and the liability for AI-generated harms. So, if future lawyers, judges, and policymakers are not trained to understand how these techniques, how these technologies function, they will be ill-equipped to interpret, regulate, or adjudicate them. Thus, AI literacy is no longer a technical skill, it is rather a legal necessity. So, coming on to how AI is reshaping the justice delivery system. So basically, in the present context, the judiciary itself is adopting AI in various forms. Courts across the world are experimenting with AI based tools for case management, case summarization, translation, as well as for basically to provide aid to the judges. Okay, so presently in the Supreme Court, two AI applications, SUVAS and SUPACE, are being used, both of which are basically the first of its kind AI applications being used by the Supreme Court. So if we presently talk about the context, so the Supreme Court has also volunteered for the incorporation of AI in the justice delivery system as an aid, not as a substitute of judges, or rather I would say as a substitute of the lawyers or the staff present there. Okay, so AI has also become central to law making, policy making, as well as regulation. Okay. Governments and international bodies are drafting AI regulations at a rapid pace. We have the European Union AI Act, we have the Organization of Economic and Cultural Declaration AI Principles, UNESCO's Ethics of AI Guidelines, and national AI strategies. So, including India's push for responsible AI governance that demonstrate that law and policy are not deeply intertwined. That basically demonstrate that law and policy are deeply interconnected to each other. Tomorrow's lawyers must interpret these frameworks, engage with legal drafting, and advise industries that rely on AI. If law, basically I would say if law schools continue to operate with outdated curriculum, they will produce graduates who are immediately obsolete in the job market and incapable of contributing to the technological governance debates. So, moving ahead, how AI is transforming the legal practice and the law firms. Today, not just India but globally, law firms are increasingly using AI for the purpose of drafting, for the purpose of contract analysis and case summarization, legal research, and also for the review of the documents. So basically, in the present scenario, if we talk about, again I am repeating, AI is not going to replace the lawyers or the judges or the legal fraternity, but definitely AI will replace those who do not use it. So taking into account all the current scenario, it can be said that AI has become inevitably a very important part of our lives, and be it legal profession or any other sector. Now, moving further, AI, while we talk about the use of AI, at the same time, it also raises certain ethical and constitutional concerns. So, the first and the foremost concern is the algorithmic biases. So, as we know that the artificial intelligence systems basically work on certain preset data which is fed into the system. So, that data is also fed by humans. So, the human biases can be adopted by the machines, and thereby it can multiply as we keep using them. And another concern is related to privacy issues. As we see today, the use of AI has proliferated the privacy issues for children, as well as I would say for the marginalized persons also. And for lawyers, judges and policymakers, it becomes very critical to understand the dilemmas that arise from these algorithmic decision making. How do we ensure transparency? Who is accountable when an AI system makes a harmful decision? How do we protect the fundamental rights in a world driven by artificial intelligence? A law curriculum that addresses AI students build basically there is a need for a law curriculum that addresses how AI can help students to build a constitutional lens to critically understand the technological systems. It encourages future professionals to contribute to building an AI ecosystem that is not just fair but is also responsible and is aligned with the democratic as well as constitutional values. So, also understanding the ethical aspects encourages future professionals to contribute to building an AI ecosystem that is fair as well as responsible. So, if we talk about AI, it is the AI and the legal profession. It basically the both together go on forming an interdisciplinary study. Legal problems today are no longer purely legal. Basically, now they are techno-legal. Understanding AI allows lawyers to collaborate effectively with technologists, data scientists, engineers, as well as policy makers. Interdisciplinary knowledge expands career pathways in areas such as cyber law, fintech compliance, intellectual property, AI generated works, algorithmic auditing, digital human rights, tech policing, legal design, as well as innovation. So, if we talk about how also if we provide AI education to the students and add it as a subject in the legal curriculum, it can also enhance access to justice as well as public welfare. Now, you will think that how it can enhance access to justice and public welfare. Legal professionals who are trained in AI can themselves develop such tools that can improve access to justice, such as intelligent legal aid platforms, automated document generation for litigants, and AI powered legal information systems for marginalized communities. At a time when courts are overburdened and legal assistance is unevenly distributed, the use of AI for social justice becomes immensely significant. A curriculum that significantly incorporates AI empowers students to create innovations that strengthen the constitutional values as well as bridge the social inequalities. So, I would say teaching AI is therefore not teaching a new subject. Rather, it is strengthening every existing subject in a legal curriculum. The reason being, whether a student specializes in constitutional law, criminal law, competition law, intellectual property rights, human rights, or international law, presently every legal aspect is connected with technology and as I would say artificial intelligence. So, and another reason which I would suggest, which I would volunteer for, that why AI as a subject should be included in the legal curriculum is that presently we live in an increasingly globalized world. Due to globalization, the exchange of the exchange of content, the trade, the doing of the trade, everything has become very easier. So what is happening is that, keeping in light the technology proliferation at the global level also, the countries like US, UK, Europe, Canada and Australia have modified their legal curriculum to include modules on AI ethics, legal analytics, data governance and computation law. Now, if Indian institutions do not adapt, we risk creating a gap where our graduates lag behind in the international job market. Incorporating AI into the legal education ensures global competitiveness as well as future readiness. So, now I would like to conclude my topic. So basically, in conclusion, I would say the integration of AI into the legal curriculum is not a luxury, rather it is a necessity of the time dictated by the contemporary technological realities. AI is influencing how we govern, how we adjudicate, how we regulate and how we practice law. Introducing AI as a subject in the legal curriculum ensures that future lawyers, judges, policymakers are not merely reacting to the technological change, rather they are also shaping it responsibility. So, I would say at this time we need legal professionals who are not just good developers of AI, but they are also responsible developers, as well as they understand the ethical implications of developing such AI applications. Thank you.